Hey guys, what's up? In this video, we're gonna talk about why you keep going on a lose streak and how you can avoid it. And by the way, if you finish this video, I'm sure you'll get a lot of lessons that can help you play better in your next games. But let me be honest with you, there's no advice in Mobile Legends that can give you a 100% win streak. And it's even better if you don't believe anyone who says that because it's not real. So just watch until the end, because I know this video will give you something valuable that can actually improve your gameplay. And the very first reason is this: you're not rotating to other lanes. Yes, it's true that you should stay in your lane until you get your items, but when you're playing mid lane, that's a completely different story, because your main job is to rotate and help other lanes. Whether it's the XP lane or the gold lane, you need to move and create pressure. If you're a jungler or an EXP laner, you also need to leave your lane or your jungle at the right time so you can rotate, help your teammates, or assist with objectives. Rotations win games, and if you don't move, you're giving the enemy free control of the map. But it still depends on the situation, because everything I'm saying always comes with a trade-off. For example, if the enemy clears the mid wave before you, should you rotate right away? Or if you poke the EXP laner and get delayed, should you still rotate to the turtle immediately? Everything depends on how you and the enemy move in your lanes, because like I always say, every game is different. That's why what I'm giving you here are ideas that you can use depending on the situation. And I didn't get the turtle here, but that's not a problem. The thing is, some players force objectives even when they're already at a disadvantage. Even if there's no proper zoning or no roamer to help, they still push it. And when they fail, they immediately blame the EXP laner or the roamer. I used to do that too, but I learned to adjust. Because when you keep forcing things that you clearly can't secure, you're only hurting yourself and your team. So if you can't take the objective safely, don't force it. And by the way, the enemy jungler in this game is Sun, and it's obvious that I'm at a disadvantage when it comes to team fights, because Sun really hurts right now. I honestly didn't expect that I'd be facing a Sun jungle, which is why I picked Roger. I didn't even know that people were starting to use Sun as a jungler sometimes. By the way, fighter gold laners are becoming meta right now, and if you want a fighter who can actually hold the gold lane, you can try Lapu, Sun, or even Argus. Freya is also an option if that's your playstyle. But of course, if you're not used to playing fighter heroes in the gold lane, that's completely fine. Just because something is meta doesn't mean you should force yourself to use it. It's always better to play the heroes you're comfortable with and actually enjoy using, instead of picking heroes just because they're meta. Because sometimes, that's exactly the reason why you go on a lose streak. You keep using heroes you're not comfortable with. And this one is the worst part, and honestly, I don't think I can do anything about it. One of the biggest reasons you go on a lose streak is because of roamer Laylas. There are so many players like that nowadays, especially kids. And also the students who play during school hours. You know, most Mobile Legends players are students, so sometimes the exact moment you decide to rank up, that's also the time they suddenly appear in your game. And what's even worse are the kids who act like they're really good, but when they play roamer, they pick Layla. You know why I'm saying this? Because I've seen it so many times. I've been matched with so many players who, when they play roam, they use Layla, and I honestly don't know why. And what makes it worse is that some content creators even defend them. They'll say things like, just let the kids enjoy the game, or let them use Layla roam if that's what they want. Meanwhile, you're here trying your best to rank up, but you can't because you end up with a Layla roamer on your team. It's frustrating when you really want to climb, but someone's pick completely destroys the whole match. Sometimes I get so annoyed that I feel like using Layla roam myself and making a tutorial about it. What do you think? Would that be funny? Not really, but I'm just joking. Though to be fair, if your Layla roamer somehow survives until late game, there is a chance you could still win. Think about it, what if your Layla roam actually gets full items? It could still work, right? But I'm not encouraging any of my viewers to do that. Of course, we still stick to the heroes and strategies that actually give you a real chance of winning. And because I didn't want our roamer's ultimate to go to waste, I became a little greedy here just to pick off the Angela. For me, I really prefer roamers who actually set, even if it's only on one hero. So if you're the roamer and you set a play while you're with me, I'll make sure that your setup never goes to waste. I also want to apologize to those who requested other heroes. But don't worry, believe it or not, I have been practicing other heroes, especially the ones you requested. The truth is, I really don't like using heroes I'm not comfortable with. I've even gone on a lose streak myself because of that, and that's actually what inspired me to make this content. I wanted to experience it myself first, before I could comment or make a video like this for you guys. If you noticed, I didn't help push the bottom lane. That's because I wanted you to see what split pushing really means. If your teammate is pushing the bottom lane while the enemies are there too, try pushing another lane like mid or top. This splits the enemy's attention, making it harder for them to defend properly. Here, we were trying to end the game quickly, but it just wasn't possible. This happens sometimes. You try to force a fast finish just to break your lose streak, but it can make things worse because the enemy ends up making a comeback. When you're on a lose streak, stay calm and don't force things if they're not possible. You'll find more opportunities if you stay patient and take your time instead of rushing. By the way, if you really want to learn how to push effectively and secure victories, there are tutorials on YouTube that show exactly how pros do it. Watch those. Don't follow content creators who give advice and claim you'll get a 100% win streak, because that's not real. Focus on learning from proven strategies instead. And here, we decided to leave their base for a while and focus on the Lord. The more we cleared the minions there, the more the enemy recovered because they also got gold from those minions. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and let me know in the comments if I forgot to mention anything. If you have any additional advice, feel free to share it. Comments are free, so don't be shy. Keep playing and you'll get out of your lose streak. Keep grinding.